So the thing, I didn't come by myself to the idea of virtuous leadership. The idea of virtuous leadership was given to me by my students. So that's why I can say now I love to teach students. I love to have students. Of course, I teach a lot to the business community. I teach in the military. But first of all, I understand that those things are very important for young people, because when they are young, they can change certain things, certain ways in their lives. Many times I have met people who came to me in their 40s after a class on virtuous leadership, and they asked me, and they told me, Alex, I wish I would have known those things when I was 17 or when I was 18. My life would have been very different. There is a lack of knowledge, a real lack of knowledge of what is a human being, what is the meaning of life, what is true leadership. And people have a desire for leadership, but very often they just don't understand what leadership is about. They think that leadership is about techniques, it's about manipulation, it's about bringing people from one place to another one. And the result of my investigation was very different. It is that leadership is very much about education, it's very much about self-transformation, it's very much about the transformation of other people. How do you help people achieving greatness in their lives? Leadership is about achieving greatness by bringing out the greatness in others. I didn't come to this very quickly. I had to make investigations. I had to contemplate and study the life of many people that I thought were real leaders in the history of humanity, in the field of business, in the field of sports, in the field of politics, in very different fields, the field of education. And I discovered little by little that leadership was, in the end of the day, a question of character, and that it was not only a question of it was a question of character, but it was a question of very specific virtues related to character. The beautiful virtues of magnanimity and humility, the idea that leadership is about greatness, but greatness is fundamentally human growth, and that leadership is about helping people achieving this greatness. That you yourself, when you're a leader, you achieve greatness, but you achieve it by helping those people you serve becoming themselves leaders. So this didn't come just like this. I had to work quite a lot. I had to work for a few years. And during 2 years, I studied, I contemplated the life of those great people. And because I had education in philosophy, I could build a real system of leadership that I called virtuous leadership. And I called this virtuous leadership in order to help people understand that leadership has to do with character. And that leadership is not about techniques, it's not about management, it's not about manipulation of people. It is a way of being. It is something for you and for me, for anyone, for our parents, for our children. It is a way of being. All of us are called to leadership. That if leadership is understood as achieving greatness by bringing out the greatness in others, then we understand this is for everyone.